I'm gonna be, oh, spooked him. He just swam away. Got an east wind, fish bite the least, going after bass and crappie. I have seen 5 blue herons already, and I almost ran into a owl on the way here, which would have really ticked me off. I love owls, pretty cool birds. Yeah, there's all kinds of wildlife running around. Oh, look at that. A kayak paddle. Huh. Just laying there. I hope the kayak is where it's supposed to be, not laying in here somewhere. Sticking out of the water right there. I'll bet that's a crappie. If it is, that's a big crappie. Holy frick. Oh my God, that thing was ginormous. That was a great big crappie. Holy cow. He's messing around on the top of that log right there. That was huge. I'm not kidding. I'm talking I've seen plenty of 14-inch size tails, and that was a bigger tail than a 14-incher, and it was not a bass tail. That was a crappie tail. Biggest crappie I've ever had in my life. I lost on this. I was up there a ways popping this, and fish came up to the surface, took it under, but it didn't sound right. It did not sound like a bass hitting, because they'll usually just come clear out of the water. There, that fish is back. So anyway, I'm just horsing this fish to the boat. It felt like a 2-pound bass. I got it beside the John boat, and it still looked like a bass. It was so long, I just couldn't grasp what I was seeing until it turned on its side real slow like, and all I saw was black and white, and I panicked, and I went to switch hands with the rod, and this thing came out of its lip and just went pling right in the air. And that fish, it seemed like he laid there for an eternity, but it was a split second after he realized he was free, and he was just gone. They're gonna make a bed on top of that log. See if I can agitate them into biting. That was a huge tail. Huge, huge, huge. Do I tie this on? Or do I tie on old Trusty here? I think I'm gonna go with this. I think. I'll try this later, but I'm confident in this 100%. All he's got to do is, there he is. Okay, he's right by it. Just slurp it, dude. The thing is they're totally not interested in eating. It's just going to be a defensive strike, if he does strike. He just sucked on it and just pulled it straight down, but he didn't quite get the whole mouth down. There we are. Let's see what we got. Well, that's a nice gill. It's not what I saw though. Gill couldn't take it. He's like, I'm sick of that thing swimming around here. I'm gonna eat that thing. Ooh, the fish is cold too. Yeah, I'd like to catch a bunch of those during ice fishing, but you don't. They're all little guys. This one ain't, I mean, it's not huge, but he's not bad. I'm gonna let him go. I don't know what I got here, but that was instant. I cast over by that big stump. Oh, the bass. I gave it a couple. Hey, now, listen. Angry this morning. Come on, dude. This way. Come on. Nope, 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 nope. Listen, right here. About a 2 or 3 pounder. About, I guess 2.5. I'm not gonna say 3. I don't think he's 3. Gave it a twitch and it was just hammered. See you later, dude. I went and looked at that stump where I saw that big crappie. And yeah, it comes up and then it lays horizontally in the water. And there's a piece where there's a busted off branch. So it made like a little bowl. And the whole log is mossy except for where that branch busted off, and there's a bowl there. It's been busted off a long time ago, but he's cleaning it off. They're gonna make a nest. Oh, just a little guy. Come here. What are you doing eating this? Come on. Well, the only thing I don't like about big lures, it's a bigger lure, it's a bigger chance of hooking yourself. Just be calm. That's all I can ask for. Oh, come on. All right, good fish. Good boy. I'll see you later. Look at this, no wind. I'm kind of excited. Maybe I can warm up a little bit. I am absolutely, my fingers are numb. They are frozen. I can't even feel the handle on my reel. Oh, come on, you're so close. Just check it out. See what this thing is. There, I got one. What is it? Let's take a look. Oh, the big bluegill. Holy cow. Could go for about 6 of those things. That's a nice gill. I'm gonna let it go though. I don't want to clean fish today. I don't have time. Yeah. How come you guys don't bite during ice fishing? What's going on? Because you're old and you're smart. That's why. Try for another one. Oh, he shot it out of the water. One right behind me. I caught an 11 and a half inch bluegill out of here. And I let it go because I was looking for a 12, but I took pictures of it before I let it go. And then I went and had a reproduction made a few years ago. A guy in Randolph, Nebraska did it, and he painted that thing exactly to the T. It was painted beautifully. Like that. The only reason I knew he hit it because he knocked it clear out of the water. Another gill. All right, we're surface fishing for topwater fishing for bluegills. What I need is a giant crappie to hop on here. It's a little one. See you later. I can't believe how weedy this thing is already. Oh, that's a bass, I do believe. He's rock and rolling out of the water here. Yeah, that's a bass. Come here. Oh, he's got it sideways in his mouth. Come on, man. What's going on? How did you do that? You couldn't close your mouth if you wanted to. Look at that. Poor thing. Come here, let me get this out of here. There. This shouldn't be too bad. There's one. Let's do the other one. Oh. All right. Not bad. Bad little guy there. See you later, dude. I'm gonna tie on this big mouse. But here's a mouse I made. Leather tail. And this tail, once it gets all wet, it just perfectly flows. This is a good lure. I made my dad one too. And I think, yeah, I got that one at home. Those bluegill are still feeding on the surface down there. Yeah, I've caught a lot of 5-pound plus fish on this thing. It's just the right length. And the way that it waddles when it goes through the water, and you crank it at just the right speed, this tail looks just like a little snake. I don't use it anymore because I'm afraid to lose it. But it's made out of cedar. All right, we're going to get the big rat tied on. I am going to randomly fish it. I don't know if I have that much confidence in it. I think most lures are designed to catch the fisherman, not the fish. This definitely caught me. I just thought of this, but this June I'll have been fishing this pond for 50 years. That's nuts. That's half a century. Are you kidding me? What's going on here? Did you even bite it? Yeah, he bit it. Try getting the tail. Hang on. Oh, let's go. All right, let's see what this mouse does. I have it tied to the end of his nose. And you can also tie it to the, tie it to the spoon, or to the bill. Yeah, that's a bill. The lip. You can tie it to the lip, or you can tie it to his nose. Oh, I'm already half disappointed. He's pretty tough to wobble. That thing weighs like 12 pounds. He is wobbling though. You gotta crank him pretty hard. How deep is he? Oh, he's a little bit deep, not too bad. Okay, I'm gonna tie it to the bill and we will see. He should stay more on the surface if I tie it to the bill. Okay, it's tied to the bill. Let's give it a whirl. Still can't feel my fingers. So he's about 6 inches under the surface. He's not wobbling on top like I want. If I keep him up high, still doesn't matter. There he is. You got to reel like crazy to keep him on top. There's his fins again. I don't want to get too close yet. Yeah, I should have brought my long crappie rod. Then I could reach him. Yep, still there. He's still swirling. There he goes. See, that's a pretty good sized bowl there. It's, see where he's got it all rubbed off there? Well, I sat there about 20 minutes. He's not going to come back with me sitting right there. He's not going to open his mouth anyways. I am frozen. My fingers are still numb. We'll try it again. Thanks for watching. Why would somebody leave their paddle? I just don't understand it. How many pieces is this thing? Like 4 pieces? Huh. Well,